I just read Our Perfect Storm by Carly Fortune and I rated it 3 stars, which I think is pretty unpopular right now, so let's talk about it. Our Perfect Storm is surrounded around Frankie and George, and it starts with Frankie's fiance leaving her at the altar right before their wedding. And George kind of swoops in, and George and Frankie have been best friends since they were 8 years old. And George kind of says, "You need cheering up. Let's go on your honeymoon together. It's all paid for. Let's just go together and have a great trip together." And you can imagine how things go from there. There were a couple things that brought down the rating for this book for me. I found the characters slightly boring, and on paper, they shouldn't have been boring. George is like this incredible journalist that travels the world, and Frankie is a very successful chef who is an executive chef. They shouldn't have been boring, and yet when they were talking, I found them so boring. There was nothing really that stood out to me about them. It didn't ruin the characters. They were still good characters. I still liked them. I just didn't find them especially special or entertaining. And the iconic, ever with us, ever present third act conflict that happened around 75%, 80% of the way through the book, I just found it silly. I found it silly. I found it forced. I found it contrived, and I didn't think it was necessary at all. In fact, it was slightly annoying.
I never found you funny. I never found you entertaining. I never found you smart. I just found you annoying.
I didn't understand why Frankie was so upset by everything. Overall, I thought they were decent characters. I really liked the writing. I love Carly Fortune's writing. I liked their romance story overall. It was just those two main things that really bothered me and brought down my rating. But overall, it's a good, solid romance book. There was just nothing super exciting or special that stood out to me about it. I would still recommend it for the summer. It's just not my favorite read.